This improv story is based on the idea, man loses all his shoes, let the story commence. Craig woke up one day and he put on a shirt, he put on his pants, put on his socks, put on a t-shirt, put on a pair of denims, checked keys, phone, wallet. He's ready to walk out the door and he's like, fucking hell, I forgot. Shoes, got to put shoes on. He went to put his shoes on, they weren't there. Where they usually are. They're probably here, this other place where they usually are. If they're not there. They weren't there either. And he looked in a third and final place. And they weren't there. And then he did what we all do when we're looking for stuff. What do we do? By the way, thanks for supporting live comedy. What is it we do? What is it we do? Not wank. No, check the top of your head. Have a shit. Check the last place. No, well, no, I know that. Somebody's probably said it. Check the first place again. That's right, friendly. Can I say advice? End up checking the first place again, even though he's just fucking checked it. So, and obviously it wasn't there. He's like, where's my fucking shoes? And he couldn't go like that. Mary, where's my shoes? There's nobody there. He lived alone. He worked alone. He succeeded alone. He achieved alone. Worked alone. He'd seen all these videos how to succeed, got books and all that, and made sure he tweeted that these are the books he's reading. Because if you tell somebody this is what you're reading about success, that's like success. I listen to this podcast. I watch this, I don't know, these videos. I read this book. Anything else to show for it? Fuck all. But you're telling people, though, that you've got that mindset. You've got the mindset. That's the main thing. Nothing to show for it. Other than superficial bits and bobs. Grind set. Like that brown leather shoes with like a kind of blue suit, sort of tight around the ankles and sort of, you know, that, and fucking hell up. And, you know, that whole thing. But really nothing there. Nothing there. He's lost all his shoes. Lost them all. And he went like that. What the fuck's going on? And he looked in the mirror. And just funny thing is, just seeing himself. He actually talked to himself just for a joke, just kind of like, what the fuck's my shoes? You know, just because he looked at himself. He actually did talk to himself. He used to look at himself and talk to himself in the mirror. Affirmations and all that. You're powerful. You're strong. Confident. You're good looking. You're charming. You're funny, intelligent. You have a high success rate. Looking at himself. So he was just doing that. So he looked at himself, and he went like that. Where's my shoes? I've lost all my shoes. And then he went to walk away, and then he saw something at the corner of his eye. Normally, if you turn away from the mirror, then you sort of walk away at the corner of your eye, you sort of see you know, at your side because it's a reflection. He just saw at the corner of his eye. It was out the corner of his eye. It looked like the reflection didn't move. You know, sometimes if something in the mirror moves, that would freak you out. No, it's the fact it didn't move and it's meant to. And he turned around. And he's like, hello? And he said hello, and that didn't say hello back. And he was like, yo. Even though he's Scottish, he went like, yo. What? Like, what? And his reflection went like that. I took your shoes. And he went like that. Craig went like that. This is like special effects, right? This is like a flat screen, right? This is like a TV, right? Tell me something about myself that only I know. And the reflection went like that. You were about to look up a picture of Green Gartside for Scritty Politty, wearing a hat, as pictured in Now 12. But you didn't do it. You were going to do it in incognito in case anybody found you. But you didn't even do that, just in case. And Craig went like that. Yo. Where's my shoes, man? And the reflection went like that. There. And you could see in the reflection, they were lying on the ground next to him. And Craig went like that. Yeah, I'm glad you gave me them back because I was going to... He looked down. There wasn't any shoes at this side of the mirror. But you could see them on that side. The reflection had taken all the shoes. And there was like two pairs of everything because there was the reflection one you would normally get. If you had a pair of shoes here in front of the mirror, you'd look there and you'd see the same on the other side of the mirror. But the reflection had taken the shoes from this side of reality into that. So you had the reflection ones and these ones. So the funny thing is, the left here was the right there. So Craig went like that. Give me my shoes back. Why have you done this? And the reflection went like that. Because you need to screw it up. You've been looking in the mirror and saying you got this and you are powerful and all that, and you're making me cringe. I'm ashamed of you. I'm embarrassed. Just be yourself. Be yourself. You don't need these books and videos, and just be yourself. Shine through. You will shine through. The true you will shine through. Just be yourself. Craig went like that. I don't know how to be myself. I don't know who I am. And the reflection went like that. Nobody does. Anybody who says they do, they don't. They're lying. Nobody knows. Get out there and just be yourself, right? They'll love you. And Craig went like that. I thought it was me who was meant to be giving myself a pep talk, but, in the mirror. Now it's you. This kind of, and then the reflection went like, well, I learned from the best. Oh, shut up. And the reflection went like, get out of here. And Craig went like, aren't you forgetting something? And the reflection said, what? Craig went, my shoes, dumbass. And the reflection gave back all the shoes, pushed them through, just basically dropped them through. Passed them through the mirror. Craig was taking them. And Craig said, like when he took the one of the shoes, he nearly touched the horn of his reflection, and he thought, and he said, what would happen if I touched you? Would we cancel each other out? And the reflection said, you don't want to know. So then Craig got all the shoes back and looked down. He said, well, I think that's everything. And he looked at himself and he could see him say that back to himself. He was, it's back to normal reflection. It's like, did that happen? I think that's just an old undigested lump of cocaine from like the weekend. And so he put on his favourite pair of shoes that looked like that. And he went up the town with his pals. And his pals are all pricks and wanks and that. Also wearing suits. And one of them said to the woman walking behind the bar in this place, "Ah, cheers. So what time do you finish tonight?" And they went, and Craig went like that, like that. And he looked down and he saw his shoes. And he had a left shoe and a right shoe. But there was something about them that was too symmetrical. And he went, wait a minute. And he took the shoes off and he looked in the inside. And the left shoe was the left. But the right shoe, the one he had in his right foot, was also a left. But the L was back to front. It was for the mirror side that it got mixed up. So he knew he hadn't imagined it. And he remembered everything that the reflection said. And he went, put his shoe back on. And his pals went, what's wrong with you? Are you tripping out in a K-hole? And Craig went, hey, you, I just want to apologise to my friends and apologise for me. That's not cool, man. And she went like that. You're all right, you. Do you want to meet up later? And he said, maybe another time. Because I just want to prove to you that I didn't say that to get in your good books. So just on principle, actually, no, another time. Just on principle, it's never going to happen. Just to prove a point. I'm sorry. And as for yous, ciao, adios, I'm done. And he took the fucking suit off. And he took his shoes off. And he said to the woman behind the bar, if you got any like casual gear, you know, that maybe your staff's maybe turned up like joggies and a hoodie, but then they've got changed into the work clothing, could I have that? I'll pay good money so that they can, you know, buy a new lot. They could go home wearing their staff clothes and they can get a replacement. And I went, yes. And he walked out of there just wearing a pair of joggies, pair of trainers. Hoodie. And I swear to you, everybody was looking at him like that. Everybody looked at him, either wanted to shag him or wanted to be him. One of the two. The end. That's a true story. Do you want to know how I know? Because that story is about you. You right there. Oh yes, not the improv person. Oh yes, that was a million channel points that.